That's that shit they don't like, y'all. Don't play with it. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Come on in. Welcome to Wednesday. Welcome on into Wednesday. Let me put this right here. We're gonna do waiting for everybody to come on in anyway. So come on in, everyone. Let's see. Go live. Share. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Y'all come on in. Welcome to Wednesday. Welcome to Wednesday, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. And come on in. All right. So we got that. All right, we got everybody up and running. Welcome to Wednesday, everyone. I'm gonna just let y'all know right now, right? This is the one thing that, matter of fact, never mind, I ain't even got nothing to say. But when they came on a minute ago, the lady, that music said that's that they don't like. Well, there's that. Hello, everyone. Welcome and thank you for being here. Come on in. Welcome to Wednesday. So, hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a message for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please do not forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. If you're new to my platform, welcome. Thank you for being here. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. Be mindful to come in and give great energy. The energy you give is going to be the energy that you receive. What are you putting out into the world today? Love, light, or, that other stuff? That shit we don't like. O cosmic creator, source of all life and light, you are my shepherd, guiding me through every valley, every shadow. I lack nothing, for you lead me beside the still waters and restore my soul. In your presence I find peace and strength, for you're with me always. Your rod and staff comfort me, and your love prepares a path before me, even in the face of adversity. Grant me the serenity to embrace what I cannot change, the courage to change what is within my power, and the wisdom to discern the difference as I walk each day in faith. In the presence of your infinite grace, I'm unafraid, for your kingdom flows through me as it does all creation. With deep gratitude, I give thanks for the miracles already set in motion in my life. Shift what must be shifted, move what needs to be moved, and illuminate my path with your divine light. Align my heart, my actions, and my soul with your will, for I know you have already provided the strength, guidance, and blessings that I need. I release all fear, and I surrender fully to your higher wisdom. May your goodness and mercy follow me all the days of my life, forever and ever. Amen. As I dwell in your sacred presence now and forever. Amen. But forever and ever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. Period. All right, so numbers that keep coming up, synchronicities. 757. Okay, so if you haven't done your affirmations, did you do your affirmations? If you haven't done your prayer, have you done your prayer? Prayer doesn't have to be a formal thing. It could be, did you do your prayer? So nobody that can't say they don't have time, to talk to the universe, talk to yourself, talk to God, and just, start your day. So, intermission, it was important to make sure to do it and do it right. Start it off. The most important prayer of the day. It was like putting on your armor. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Gaze, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Lisa, hello. Coretta, Sweet Texas, hi. Y'all, welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Come on in, hit that like button. Give me a quick follow, please, and thank you. Holler at your girl. Give me a chance. All right, so message being today on manifestations I thought I seen. And so give me a minute, y'all. Let's see what we can ready to talk about because, Oh, it says power unleashed, manifested abundance and cosmic clarity now. All right. What do you like? What do you like? Because they said that's that shit they don't like, but what do you like? All right, so I feel like we need to be journaling. So maybe this is a pen and a paper pad type of situation because this is all about you, okay? So if you're here, you're into manifestation, abundance, cosmic clarity, things of that nature, I guess I am your girl. My name is Talishia, aka Spirit Light Worker 1111. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you. Come on in, give me a follow. We talk about random stuff. I also am host of Broad Minded. It's a podcast on Spotify. We talk about the weird, the random, the things that you may want to say to somebody, you may want to tell somebody, but you know that if you do, you could potentially end up in them handcuffs, in the white things and then at that building. So the world is open to magical and mystical these days. All right, so the question on the table for you today, your first, journaling note is, what does your higher self keep trying to tell you? What do you think your higher self is trying to tell you? So with all the signs and synchronicities, the numbers, the conversations, the confirmations that y'all get via, videos, people, friends, family, what you're thinking, all right? And this is between you and your soul, your spirit, okay? Okay, I guess I gotta leave that there. All right, so we are doing one, it's affirmations. So let me see if I can pull up. We did affirmations this morning, but we gonna get a whole nother set, because as y'all are thinking about this and moving on into, because remember I said we need to reorder, and so you're reordering. Some of y'all are going to put because I feel it in my spirit, it's like you don't want to be greedy. That's the thing. And it's not being greedy if they're saying to reorder it, okay? So if you are reordering it, it is put on the menu what you want, not what you need for right now, because. So answer the question, and then maybe after you answer it, re-answer it, because do it bigger than what you just said, okay? So do that. And if you need time to go get your pen and pencil, go ahead and get it, because you're going to definitely need it, because you may get your jewels that you need. Again, because I tell y'all stories whenever this stuff comes up, and then I got to look for a number. It was 757. So as things come up, it's specifically for you, the message for you. If you are trying to move, into your next best thing, whatever that is for you, because your success is based off of, or lack thereof, is based off of what you want, not what somebody else looks at and says, oh, that's not good enough, or oh, you should, da 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 da. The only reason why I'm telling you is the first thing you think of is because, you got to remember, God loves you and God wants more for you. Zama, hi. Makaya, come on in. Hi. Lady R, welcome. Thank you guys for coming on in. Say hello. My name is Talishia. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here, taking the time to even stop in. So first thing on the menu, release what no longer serves you. I know this is one of the things that y'all get tired of people saying, right? Because it's always the, cliche, it's this or it's that. The question was, what does your higher self keep trying to tell you via the signs, the synchronicities? What are you seeing? It's words. It don't even matter if it's when you came in and you seen this and it was yellow and it's yellow. Yellow, we found out, correlates with the number 3, okay? So whatever that means for you, it's a lesson somewhere in it. Just know that it's already there. So you can actually go back and look at some of the lessons, because if you don't know where we are, but it resonates with you and you would like to know more, check the pages. So if you don't follow me, make sure you follow me, please and thank you. Come on in, give your girl a follow. I reciprocate energy here, because this is what we do at Earth School. Please and thank you. Go ahead and tap that screen. If you're roaming around, all the social platforms, you know how this works. Spiritually blessed queen, welcome. Thank you for being here. Come on in, say hello, everyone. Yes, let's see. All right, where am I at? Okay. Period. See, we got stuff. All right. So, question was, what does your higher self keep trying to tell you? Write it down because you are reordering. So, in your reordering process, where do you want to be on your next timeline? Where do you want the next timeline, your highest timeline? What do you think that is? What does that look like to you? Write it down. You're in one of the most magical times. If you believe in magic or energy or whatever it is you call it, it's all the same thing. Making something move, making the universe respond, or, allowing the universe to respond, or you making, or the universe making you respond to it. Take it how it resonates, because again, y'all, it's a little, we learn it. It's Earth School. Sometimes you may mess up. Don't fail. Don't fear failure also. If you feel like your spirit is saying, do this, and it's taking a risk, and everybody else is around you telling you, don't take that risk, but you feel it in your spirit, your mind, your body, your soul, your heart, what you gonna do? Are you gonna take the risk and, live for what they said? Or are you going to listen to your spirit, listen to the codes, listen to, the universe, listen to God, and move into what is best for you? And sometimes that's hard, y'all. Okay, so what do you want? What does your higher self keep trying to tell you? All right, write that. Make sure you can see it. And write the answer, please and thank you. All right, so 757 is the number that I said. So we're going to go for 757. I'm going to see what that means. 757, angel number. Okay, let's see what we got. 757 angel number is a powerful spiritual message from your guides, combining the energies of 7, spiritual awakening, inner wisdom, and introspection, and 5, major life changes, personal freedom, and growth. Seeing it repeatedly is a signal that the universe is supporting your spiritual evolution and guiding you towards your higher purpose. So here's the breakdown. 7 is a spiritual awakening, deep inner knowing, developing psychic abilities, and connecting with your higher self. Growth. So number 5, embrace change, release fear, adapt, and trust the new opportunities that life are presenting to you. So sometimes we have to also know to get out of our own way, y'all. And that's a real thing. And when we're comfortable, or when we don't know anything, we may let our spirit say, or, people around us get into our spirit and talk us down. Meanwhile, your spirit is free. It wants to break through. It wants to do the things that you came here to do. And sometimes people want to keep you small. And so they'll just say, thank you so much. Thank you for that. All right, y'all, go ahead and grab up Ab Grace. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all come on in. Say hello. Say hello. They'll want to keep you small when your spirit wants to, expand, grow. You're elevating. And you may not even know why you're changing, y'all. That's the other part. So even when I'm saying this, depending upon how it happens or when it happens, you may be just as surprised as they are, okay? And I could give you reasons, but again, you can go back and look at videos. I can give you a brief of, Dark Night of the Soul synopsis, a tragic ass, you wake up and this is your new life. Yesterday you were different, like it happened so quick, and then I was different. And everybody else that knew, me before that, quick change was saying something's definitely wrong with her, and everything was right with me. And maybe something was wrong because it wasn't what they were used to. I get it. So they were not wrong, but they also, the way people go about things, is another whole thing in its own. Anyway, 757 as a whole, your spiritual journey is aligning with important life changes. It sounds like going with the flow is definitely going to be important here, because y'all, the more you push and the universe is saying, you have grown. You have elevated. Thank you. Run it up, period. Come on in, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. You have grown. So trust the process. Pay attention to your intuition and release anything holding you back. People, places, and things as well. And I'm not, hey Mike, welcome. Thank you for being here. And you might, wonder why I gotta let go of my best friend, my best nigga, my best bitch, whatever it is your best cow, your best horse, your best, why do I gotta let go of my best? Growth and elevation. It's so much more. It's so much more out there. Like, and then after you tap into the you, that is the you, oh my God, it's worth it all. I promise you. And ask some people who have also gone through the same process. Ask the people who are along and going along in their journey. The journey may not always be, the best. And, sometimes you may trip and fall on your face and bust your ass. Get drugged. Whatever that could happen on your journey, right? And it may not feel good. And you may want to lay down and cry and bitch and scream and moan and everything else. But a part of the manifestation is, and the reason why I'm telling you all of these things is because we have to remember, everything has to stay like this. And you're in the best moment of your life, but you could potentially be in the worst moment of your life as well. Everything is running together. So you have to handle it like a champ and do everything at the same damn time. So we gonna walk this thing out. Because of course, it's stuff happening, breakups. Damn, I like them. I didn't want to break up with them. I didn't want them to break up with me. What am I do? You know what I mean? It hurts. I lost my job. I like that job. It was a good ass job. Well, now what I'm going to do? We're going to figure it out. We're going to keep it moving. I just lost this person. I know that hurts. And I'm sorry for your loss. But we still got life to, do. We still got stuff that we have to, get through. I know you have to move, from such and such, and you don't want to move. I know it's scary, but we're going to have to move. I know you don't want to go back to school to do the next thing. And I know it's going to cost, and I know it's a lot of stuff that's happening, but the universe is requiring and asking. I know you don't want to learn that new thing, that new language, or them new customs, or I know you don't want to do that, but the universe is calling for you, to step into that role because this is, the elevation. This is, what's happening over here. I know you don't want to travel, 5,000 miles away to, da-da-da-da-da. It's so much stuff that you could not want to do. But what about all the things that the universe is calling you to do? Because the manifestation is here and now. The window is here and now. The door has opened here and now. Like when them portals come through, and it's almost like a small group of people, because once it opens, you got to get through. And right now it's open. And right now it's also saying get your mind right, because y'all, do y'all know how even when you go into something new, it's scary. It makes you start to think that, back where you were was better, but it wasn't, and it wasn't better. It's just that you haven't become acclimated to the new section or the new thing. So it's almost like it's scary. It's scary. And then you start to wonder, because then if it's people around, just say that it's people around, then you start to wonder, like, how do you really deserve, to be around, around, whatever is happening, over here, say you don't know a language or a custom and you just walking around aimlessly but I got to get into the swing of things. I got to get it. I got to go ahead and, learn what I need to learn. New school. These people may have, be smarter, da-da-da-da-da. This is where they have already been learning at. And then here I come because, I belong here. Sorry that, I didn't get the just be placed here. It's almost like you being the, I don't want to say the outcast, I don't want to say the abandoned one. I don't want to say because somehow you got separated from whatever it is, the people, places, and things where you're going, because those are the things that, are, when it actually starts to click and you get it, it's the things that you are returning to, but the things that you already were, the things that you already are. So you don't know now. And then why are you special? Because on the flip side of that, you got to think. You are being afraid because you don't know how you even got put wherever it is that, is happening right now, or whatever is, you don't even know how you got in this. This is like, a whole miracle happening all at one time. You don't know how you even got put here, right? But then on the flip side of that, because you have your scary, whatever. On the other side of that, there's people that are already established in this situation, right? And they look at you as a threat. Mind you, they talk shit about you because clearly they're saying you don't know nothing anyway. They don't know how you got this far. But the thing is, they're asking, why are you so special? What makes this one so special? They didn't have, they're not this. This is how these people in this custom, because how are you even a part of the group? How are you even a part of the group? Meanwhile, why are you special? Because everything is riding on. Guess what? They wasn't going to make no moves anyway because they couldn't until you got there. Period. So stand on knowing that you belong wherever you are. Whatever is happening, whatever is transitioning, you know that you belong there. Don't make nobody feel like or think that you don't know or you don't understand what you are and how you are. It still may be a whirlwind, whatever you are, however you are, or don't let nobody make you think that you are not that, okay? Even if you are questioning yourself, you understand? Because you may be questioning yourself. But don't let them do it, because the fact of the matter is like I said, they couldn't move until you got there anyway. So if the group was so great, why was your final key the one thing that... Exactly. So everybody understand, manifested abundance and cosmic clarity now, things that are elevating so fast, and so different for you in a different way, you may not understand. But you have every key, every tool, and you're starting to see, like the universe is saying right here, almost to the tune of, some people are mad because they don't know how you did it. For some reason, they think that you cheated, but ain't no way you could have cheated. It's the game of life. So how could you cheat? You had to do it. In order for you to make it to the point where you are right now, you had to actually do it. You had to go through every storm. You had to go through every test. You had to, maybe even get your head knocked off. Your body slung across the, highways and byways. You got cut the fuck up. All types of other stuff. No matter what you went through, all your warrior scars that you have accrued and you can attribute to life. It's a lot. But look at the universe saying, you done put in the work. You done did that. So what does your higher self keep trying to tell you? What are the numbers? All right, let's go back. So 757 as a whole, your spiritual journey is aligning with important life changes. Trust the process, pay attention to your intuition, and release anything that's holding you back. The angels are reminding you, somebody is, it was Archangel Michael, but it was, what do you call him? I don't want to call him a witch doctor. It's whatever the actual professional name is for that. But that's what they call him too, a witch doctor. The angels are reminding you that lessons that you've learned are preparing you for abundant growth and fulfillment. So the message for you, be open to transformation and trust that your choices, even the small ones, are leading you towards your soul's highest path. Abundance, clarity, and spiritual expansion are manifesting now. clear mind, even in the process of. So, some of y'all may feel like you just walked into, a building, and when the building opens, it smells fresh, it's beautiful, it's green, it looks like the Garden of Eden, right? But mind you, this is just a building, okay? Maybe a hotel, have you, right? Either way, it smells fresh, it looks beautiful, the scenery, the ambiance is radiating, okay? It gives you the best feeling under the sun, because this is what you're walking into. Others of you may feel like, as you're walking through the tunnel, because the other people are hearing birds and chimes and this, that, and the third, and they just skipping all lovely all through the little tunnel, and they may get whatever, but some of y'all, as y'all are walking through the tunnel, are getting beat the fuck up, like on every side. Like, you got to stay in this thing, because remember I told you, if for some reason they making it so you can't fuck it up, because literally every sign, every synchronicity is making sure that you stay as you're going along your journey. You still have to stay in here, right? So as somebody else is going through this line, this tunnel, it's like all types of demons and devils and friends and family and everything else that's all lined up, and they is whipping your ass, okay? So as you walking, you don't even realize, because you trying to dodge these hands, you don't even realize that what you're about to walk into, because this is, you're getting your ass whipped. And so when you get up here, don't fall off the cliff now. So you got to walk this whole little chalk line up here, and it's everybody lined up, and as you're walking, they're beating your ass. You don't even get to see that, okay, there's light at the end of the tunnel, because this is the end of the tunnel, but they back here to hit a punch and a knock and a head and a, da-da-da-da-da, and all of a sudden, you get all the way up here, and it opens up into, you mean I can get punched in the face? Ain't nobody kicking me? Ain't nobody spit on me? Ain't nobody dragging me to the white meat? Ain't nobody calling me out my name? Ain't nobody... And you mean to tell me that it is, when you now walking through this tunnel, it is people now putting band-aids on you, hot compresses. As soon as you come in, they lay you down, and they're, giving you time to rest, and they're doing, what community and family would do after you done got your ass beat. But because you got your ass beat, be mindful that now when there's people in community that are around, and they're, doing all the things that are right, to rub you and get you, calm down and able to relax, and, to be all whatever it is that you can elevate to be, right, in the process, because you learned your lessons different. You learned that when you was walking down the tunnel, you started to develop a rhythm. It's going to be 1, 2, 3 punch. So they was going to kick you, here, but you started to notice the rhythm. So every 3 years they might, do this, and every, this, that, and the third. So you may have, dodged a hit or two because you expected for it to come, but also it still made you pay attention to them. So in your mind now, it is, I don't even know if the people that are loving on me is going to love on me, or like it's waiting for the last shoe to drop. Be mindful that everybody's not the same. So, as we grow, as we elevate, as we change, Oglesby, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Come on in, say hello, pick you up a new friend or two, give your girl a follow. I actually do follow back, please and thank you. And hey, all right, so now here we are into the blessing, power unleashed, manifestation, manifesting clarity and why, and why. I keep seeing that. Why is this? Why is that? Right? And when you're asking questions to the universe about why life is, or why people, don't have, or why, these people do have, or why you are involved in, or why, when you're asking why, period. It sounds cool because we be wanting to know stuff, right? Because I know I be wanting to know stuff. But then there is also another thing where it becomes annoying, because say, I want to break up with you. I'm done, right? I'm done with you. I don't want to talk to you no more. Why? I feel like we should separate. We're growing apart. Why? Your journey is taking you this way, and my journey is taking me this way. And so, in order for us to grow the way that we should grow, you should go on your journey, I should go on my journey. Furthermore, you don't treat me like you wish for me to be on your journey. Our journeys are colliding in ways where it's causing stress, anxiety, and it's not allowing me to, grow into the energy that I'm coming into. Why? Ain't that too many whys, y'all? Ain't that too much? Is that explaining yourself? Don't explain yourself to nobody, because that's also a thing too. It keeps giving me the energy of why. Now, like I said, why is a good thing when you're asking the universe, like, universe, we going into this next chapter, right? And I understand that you keep pointing me in this direction. You keep pointing me in this direction. I use this every day. And so it's one of the things that I got on the advertising list. So, click the link down below. Why are you putting me in this direction? Because again, along my journey, I've learned that there's a loop that I keep coming back to, sales and marketing. Sales and marketing and whatever else this would be. Communication or something. Let me ask, because if anybody actually knows, how many jobs is this doing right now, right? But anyway, so I'm asking the universe because I'm not a salesman, right? Although I have a good conversation, I can have good conversation with people. I can talk to people about anything. I can learn anything because I'm open and willing to learn, right? That's one of the things about me. I'm open to learning, right? If you're willing to teach me something, please and thank you. I would love that. And then I'm also conflicted. So I'm not a salesman because I'm also conflicted with sales, right? So, but I am a salesman. That's the thing. I am all things because I'm a collector of energy. So whatever I'm going to do it well. And this may or may not make any sense to any of y'all, but manifestation and abundance and clarity is also trying to train y'all to know that, are you going to be broke again after you move into whatever energy? And I don't mean just money. I mean spirit and everything else. Because a lot of y'all understand that when you spiritual and everything else, you go through cycles. And sometimes it is up, sometimes it is down, but it's just the cycles, right? And so depending upon where you are, you want this cycle to ride out for the rest of your life, okay? So the rest of your days here. And so when I say broke, I mean in spirit, I mean like mind, body, and soul, spirit, everything, monetarily, everything, right? Because we have to be mindful that everything is existing at the same time. So because I'm not a salesman, I stutter a little bit when it's time for me to say, something, because I don't know what to say for that. And I gave y'all a video and I gave y'all a demonstration. And then I finally said, because I did it a couple of times, and I finally said, fuck it, we're not going with the script. I'm just going to tell y'all the reason why, I used it, because it makes my eyelashes look great. And I can't afford to go get lashes done every 2 weeks because my mortgage and everything that went up because of the fact that insurance is high, taxes are high, and it increased my mortgage by at least $900. So now I pay what my mortgage would be for also other $900 going out the door to just, thin air, right? Anyway, I didn't have to say all that, but the point of it is when I got comfortable and I'm not going to sell it to you. I'm just going to tell you why I use it. So this could be as simple as paper towels. And this is the lesson of life and clarity, okay? So I said in one of my videos that I'm not loyal to paper towels, right? And I'm going to tell you why. And I know this is weird, but walk with me, okay? So I'll just buy whatever's, on the list. Because for one, being a consumer, and we keep going back to this because of the fact that this is also a spiritual connection in the haves, the have-nots, and meaning energy. All right, so don't think that it's about, it is, because everything is that, but this is energy, so put it in energy. Some people may be loyal to, Sparkle. Some people may be loyal to Bounty. Some people may be loyal, they just go get the little dollar store 69-cent version of, paper towels, right? Now, paper towels are expensive. Regardless of whether or not you like them or not, paper towels are expensive. So you got to think, paper towels add, I want to say, depending upon the household, at least $50 to your budget a month. Some people probably buy way more than that, okay? Now, $50 to your budget, and then, you add it up throughout the month. When there's also a thing called hand towels. Hand towels exist, right? So you can put hand towels and paper towels in whatever mystical sense that you want to. It could be, one could be the money a part of it, and one could be something else. I don't know. But anyway, you can buy hand towels, and you can actually throw them in a wash and reuse them. So you can put them in strategic places in your house, in the kitchen, in the bathroom, wherever you're going to use them at. And then you just throw them in the wash. But then we have to be mindful that also when we throw them in the wash, that, that's also another bill, whatever that costs, electric, water, da-da-da-da. It's still probably less than, the paper towels and throwing the paper towels down the drain, because that's what that is. It's just buying something to throw away, right? So anyway, I'm not loyal to the paper towels because of the fact that the 69-cent one at the dollar store will get me by when, guess what? If I don't got no paper towels and I need just paper towels in the house, we gonna use that. But what I'm not gonna use those paper towels for is, I like using paper towels to wipe my face off after I, get done washing, my face at the sink, because now water done went all over the place. I use the paper towel, I can wipe my face off, and then I can clean around my sink, keeps my sink nice and clean, right? So of course I'm gonna buy some paper towels, all right? But the absorption on the 69-cent one, not that great, right? So again, you get what you pay for. That is one of the lessons. Meaning, whatever your energy is, you're putting in your energy, or you take it out of your energy, you get what you pay for. That's a real thing, right? Okay. So the 69-cent ones, I probably will keep in, when I'm getting ready to clean something that is, needing a lot of water on it, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to get, the Sparkle or the Bounty, and I keep that in my bathroom when I'm going to wash my face. The absorption is the equivalent to notebook paper. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So now you know that you're not going to, in order to save money, because now I know I'm still throwing money down the drain, and this may still sound crazy, right? So now I'm being eco or, conscious with where, and strategic, where I put the little, ones that's going to pull apart and, not really absorb anything. I'm going to be strategic not to put them where this one should go. Mind you, down to the tune of, and y'all, I'm not even lying, I told my son the other day, when you're going to do this, you use these paper towels. Again, because normally it was just me. Now, they in the house and everything else. I needed for everybody to understand that, yes, we know that paper towels are being thrown down the drain, but let's throw them down the drain in a way where it is still, I want to say savvy, into where it's not just like wasting a whole lot of freaking money. But anyway, the point of this is the absorption matters, like they said, and each one of them does its own thing. They all do the same thing, but they all don't do the same thing. So this manifestation technique may work for somebody, or this manifestation technique may work for somebody, or this manifestation technique may work for somebody, right? But we talking about manifested abundance and cosmic clarity now. This is all the good things that you have done throughout the whole entire time. This ain't about no trickery. This is about how much you have absorbed, learning the lessons, going through Earth School, treating people, the way they should be treated, helping the universe the way, it should be helped, listening to the signs, seeing the signs. Do you see what I'm saying? How much have you absorbed? And then this is where we get to put you. Because if you absorbed a lot, so it's the amount of, how when I'm always saying something about the merit of, so power unleashed, how much have you absorbed? That's the amount of, what it can give or not. Take it how it resonates. Hopefully that helped. Y'all know that was crazy, but guess what? It's real. All right, because if you don't know, go buy 3 different types of, matter of fact, I can show y'all for real. I can do a whole, after we done, I can go get all 3 of them, because I'm not lying to y'all, and pour water right here and show y'all exactly what I mean as a demonstration. If y'all really, I should have actually just brought it and did it, and then that way you would see. Anyway, today align your higher self. Align with your higher self. Be mindful that these are also people, because it could not even be you that is the example of the paper towel. It could be the people that are around you. Now, are these some good people? Are they going to be, if the pressure, if the weight gets heavy, are they, matter of fact, what's this? This might be a sparkle towel. Now, if the weight gets heavy, is they going to fold? Like, I can hold this from the wet end. Now, listen. And just so you are all aware, if I go get one of them packs of the dollar store, them 69-cent ones, it may hold up. I promise you, right? Like this one can do a couple things. Look, and look. The amount of water before it starts also leaking out and things of that nature. But if I go get one of them dollar store ones, them things start to like fold apart. I think this is a sparkle or a thing. But anyway, sparkle some good paper towels just in case y'all don't know. So I do got I ain't really biased like I said, but they do got some good paper towels. But that dollar store one, that amount of water, I promise you, it's going. If I held it by the corner like this, I promise you, it's going to rip. That might be also about how strong you are. Take it how it resonates. Manifest with purpose. So in the process of you writing, you know, what is your higher self trying to tell you? Manifest with purpose. Speak your desires into existence. See them clearly in your mind and feel them in your soul. The universe responds to your energy. So somebody may also use, because it's the Bible, a Bible reference. It is one of the Psalms in Psalms. So you write what it is that you desire, but also whatever scriptures and stuff that you're using. So you can also do that along with it. Take it how it resonates for you. Where was I at? It was my number. What was the other number? I want to make sure that I don't forget whatever the numbers are, because I think that was, it was the number 7, because, was it 7? It was 3. 3 is yellow, right? Whatever the yellow was. So let me go look it up. I think it's 3. But anyway, I don't even know why that particular thing started to where it was given numbers to colors, or at all. So it was, help me remember because I'm still on 757. Okay, 757, but I think it was 3. So let me see, what color is yellow? Oh, and I want to say thank you to everybody that's been coming to the lives that have been actually purchasing some of the products that I've been listing, because I actually seen it inside of my TikTok account. So thank you so much for everybody that has been. And like I said, I be using this stuff. So I be trying to give y'all the things that I actually am using. Like, you know, this beautiful ambiance back here, which is a solar light, and at nighttime it lights up all on its own because it gets light from, you know, this window right here, and it adds some beautification to, you know, the platform, because I love it. Anyway, so yellow is the color that sits between green and orange on a visible light spectrum. um oh, I said what color is yellow, I meant what number, but okay, we're gonna go with what color it is too. I meant what number though. Hey, the boy, hi. Okay, so the boy's on OG23. Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Okay, so let's see. We got in numerology, the color energy corresponds. Yellow is mostly commonly associated with the number 3. So yellow is the number 3. Thank you for being here. Come on in. All right, so the number 3 represents creativity, self-expression, joy, optimism. Did somebody do art, like actual painting? Because that keeps being a thing. Somebody's paintings being on display. So the number 3 represents creativity, self-expression, joy, optimism, and expansion. All qualities align with yellows. Yellows. Okay, so they're talking, and in the process of talking, so I guess the people may be talking. So it's a maybe a art exhibit or something that's happening. Could be museum too. Either way, something is being talked about some paintings or something. Um, so, but I keep hearing the word, it's display. So something about a display or being displayed. And then it's weird because it's that y'all ever seen the muscle museum or something, or whatever that thing is, when they it's the human body museum or something? Y'all ever seen that? And then you go in there and it's like they show you all the veins and this, that, and the third. Like they slice the person in half, y'all. But this is art, is what it looks like. But that's art too, I guess. Take it how it resonates. So yellow energy stimulate. Okay, so why is that a thing? So we're talking about yellow, and yellow and the body. The body, it's like the body being okay. So yellow in the body, but then it's art, and they said display. All right, let's see what this thing say, because why is that being a thing? Absolutely. Yellow has a rich presence in the body, in body art and display, both physically and symbolically. Here's a detailed breakdown. Yellow in the body. Chakra connection. Yellow corresponds to the solar plexus chakra, located above the navel, governing personal power, confidence, self-esteem, and willpower. Physical associations. Digestive systems, help stimulate metabolism, digestion, and energy flow. Nervous system can activate mental clarity, focus, and alertness. So the healing properties. Yellow is considered energizing and uplifting, often used to reduce fatigue, depression, and lethargy. It encourages motivation and proactive movement in life. Okay. So now it gives me the sun card. The sun card is yes. So the answer is yes to whatever and whoever resonates with that. The answer is yes. Yellow. And it was something funny because when I said the answer is yes, the person said, and you can't take it back. So the answer is yes, and they said you can't take it back. So whatever that means to you. Um, Yellow in art symbolism represents joy, optimism, intellect, creativity, and enlightenment. Can also signify caution or attention when used in contrast. So, in artistic use, highlighting yellow is often used as a draw to the eye because it's bright and it's vibrant. Hmm. Okay, so I just had like three. It's three different dresses that just came across my brain. But it's funny because it's just funny. Something that resonates with me. So there's that, but that was just weird. Anyway, warm yellows creating a welcoming, energetic feel, and all the reason why I'm saying is because it's reminding me of something yellow. Yellow got my ass in trouble, mind you. It was because I was looking like a snack, but it was the yellow. It was flowy, and it made me think of that, like, bitch. But it's Oshun energy too, so it made me think about that. Anyway, so maybe the thing is, lighting a yellow candle or just setting the mood. All right, take it how it resonates. Warm yellow because it looks like a ritual candle. So I don't know if we out here doing rituals or not right now, or that because that's what it seemed like. It's setting the mood, and mind you, it's doing that thing again. It's getting real golden around here, but I keep thinking it's something that is in the air. So I don't know. Um, but I like the color, but I don't like whatever that is because it can't be pollen because it's not pollen time, is it? So what is the yellow hue that's surrounding? Oh, it could be jaundice. So is somebody around that's jaundice? Because if you are, please say hi. Because that's what it is. We need you to come on out, say hello, because apparently it's a thing. And as y'all know, everybody on y'all right there, y'all know I am not wrong. It's jaundice. It keeps being yellow. So it's somebody that is talking to. So it could be, oh, well, never mind. Well, yes, still, but it could be somebody that's linked to somebody. And that would also give you a clue. So also yeah, come to the front because we need to discuss, okay? You can just send me an email if you like to. Either way, we need to talk about it. Because it keeps being a thing. So yellow is often used to draw the eye because it's bright and vibrant. Another thing, yellow is warm. So we got stuff glitching again. All right, so depending upon, because if it's somebody that is, gone already, then that means messages being given and it's energy that is spiking because it's showing you or trying to give you information. So take it how it resonates because it's giving calls ringing. Anyway, muted yellow evokes nostalgia or subtle cheer. So that would give something like when you were a child or something of that nature or back in the day. So take it how it resonates. It says balance. Balance is there, so it works well with purple. And it's complementary color. So purple might be also a thing. So it might have been yellow and purple that may ring a bell. But it's given like those candy canes or something that they have, and it's like maybe what's the flavors of like regular candy? You know how you have the regular peppermint, which is the white and the red, right? But you know how like certain companies make like now laters. Why is it giving me warmth? The color of, yeah. I can't see the other part because the sun, the color of the sun. Yep, because the sun says yes, and I told you the answer is yes. But somebody else, it is given a nostalgia of maybe they bought that or something to go on the tree, and it is like the Fruit Loops of the candy canes or something, that type of vibe, like something that they. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Something that would be put on a Christmas tree or something, but it's wrapped like like a candy cane type of thing. So that it may be it. Anyway, then yellow is the display of design. So visibility, yellow is one of the most visible colors to the human eye, making it perfect for signs, alerts, and displays. So think traffic signs, warning labels, and marketing. Didn't I just say something about sales and marketing? So I don't know what that would be or mean for me. Maybe that might be something I also need to tap into and just figure out and sit with myself for a hot little second. But I also said before, I'm not a salesperson, but I did take marketing in school, and so I did actually love that in college. But anyway, the thing that I was going to tell y'all, even about the sales and marketing, so we can go back to that since it's right here, is when I got to the paper towels and the towels, we can say that, because I said everybody's not having the same timeline. So whereas, some people, their napkins are cloth napkins anyway, so they're just not buying the paper towels and things of that nature because, they got money. So that could also be like piss poor mentality that the paper towel company got us to buy paper towels, and we think of it as convenience, but the rich people think of it as stupid. Because just think about it, when you go to real snooty ass places and they have the paper towel, the napkins that's on the table, they are cloth napkins, and you're supposed to take your napkin and set it in a seat as soon as you sit down, and they wash them. You see what I'm saying? So again, it could be the thing where, don't judge me. Like, you can do what you want to do. So, because again, I said I'm held to a higher standard. So I'm gonna give you both sides. Like, you can buy this because it's a probiotic. I use it, right? But mind you, I got this from the dollar store, so it's not being marketed. But, or maybe it could be if it's there. Anyway, my intentions are, because I use this because it's a probiotic, it's good for your gut health and everything else, which we just talked about on here too. Probiotics, from what I, am told by them, but we know they done lied to us, right? So I have all the best intentions when I'm sitting here telling you this, that, we could buy this because it's supposed to be good for us. I'm also telling you, though, that it could be poison because I don't know what's in it. I didn't make it. But if you, think that you like this, I still ask for paper napkins because I don't know where them cloths been. That's what I'm saying. But that could be the difference between us, people who are not the haves and the have-nots. Because I may do the same exact thing. Because for one, I don't know who washes your dishes. I don't want to put my lip on your cup. So I need a straw. They may be looking at that like, you in this snooty ass restaurant, we're asking for paper towels and things of that nature. Like, we know they ain't got nothing. You see what I'm saying? Because, again, it could just be a mentality of this. Like, the Montessori bed. Like, y'all, I keep finding those types of things in the wealthy community. Like, and it's funny because they keep showing me shit, right? So, the Montessori bed, the bed that's on the floor, when the black people do it, CPS gets called on them, right? So, again, manifestation differently. CPS gets called on the black people because your bed should not be on the floor. In the black community, that's a disgrace. Huh? Yeah, I got you. That's a disgrace. But then, lo and behold, come to find out, it's really a bougie, snooty thing, so your kids can't fall out the bed, and so we just put the little bed frame, and then we call it, it's still a bed on the floor. Y'all lock, up for that. Okay, so then yesterday, what was the other thing? It was something else that I laughed at because I'm like, you mean to tell me in this community, it's, this, but over here, what was it? I need to know, because literally I wanted to tell y'all yesterday when it happened, but it keeps being a thing, like, showing this side of it and then this side of it. They said facts, period. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all. So, okay, back to the thing that, this. I have an obligation and a duty to give y'all the truth. Meaning, the truth as I know it. Okay? Because, again, we have all been lied to. So, at this point, we don't know what's what, how's, but we can go back to some oldies but goodies, the natural things. So we can go into, the herbs and growing and things of that nature. And then we can get into some stuff that is, gut healthy worthy. You know what I mean? And do it like that ourselves, holistically. And then that probably would be a whole better idea for me, because because then we know what's in it. And, we probably live a whole lot longer. Either way, I have a duty to say both sides of the thing. Don't judge nobody just because this person, can afford it and want it, or can afford it and want it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Just because it's everybody has their own individual, whatever. Because guess what? When I told my brother the paper towel analogy, you know what he told me? He ain't buying no damn paper towels. He ain't wrong. Or there might have been paper towels. I think it might have been something different. Either way, there was something that he said that he wasn't buying. Nobody's wrong. So whether or not you buy the paper towel version or whether or not you buy the hand towel version, the point of it is I'm not judging, and don't let nobody judge you. But as it relates to this message, be mindful to get what you want. Okay? Don't put into the universe what you think somebody else is going to want you or love you for, or oh, this is going to be for that. What do you want? And I mean, sometimes you may have to be as meticulous as right down to like the front door and the front step, like maybe the street sign. You know what I mean? He just said, "Do harm cracks me up." Period. Because let me tell you, I was talking to him yesterday about the paper towel thing. Like, even the littlest things in life, people don't realize we get taught lessons by. And a lot of times we just overlook it. Yo, I love my hijab the way it flows like this. I listen, people cannot tell me like when it just got the layers and the lines, it makes me feel good. Okay? Period. Yeah, y'all see that? Yes. Anyway, what do y'all want? Write it down. Make it plain. Whatever's on your paper, revisit it. Because again, your higher self, your highest timeline. What do you want? Where do you want to end up? Where is it that you feel like is heaven on earth for you? Because not for nothing, like when I'm just home in my own peace and I can just make sure that everything is good and I have no worries about home, this is my spot. Like, I don't have a care outside of the world. Like, you love people and this, that, and the third, but it's like the stability of, like, you just want to be, like when she just said it makes you feel warm. Like, you just want to be in a place where people love you, where you can laugh, where you can cry, where whatever it is you want to be, you can be. If I up today and say, oh, y'all, let's do some, what you call that? Because I want to do this so bad. The clay. I want this clay thing so bad. Where you take in the pottery thing and the kiln and all that. I just want to do that. Let's just do that. And then we just outside with it, or we just in the garage with it, just doing whatever it is that we doing. Like whatever it is in your community, like honestly, and then it's just stuff that's just fun. We can set the cameras up, or cameras already be set up, and we just doing whatever we doing. But this is the life. So, my manifestation or my life is community, even, everybody can still have their own little spot wherever we are, da 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 da, just around, you know what I mean? But it is the people who make life, like who extend your life. Like, do you know how when you get around some people that it is just the vibe? It's almost like I want to be young forever. That's the song that I hear. Jay-Z. Forever young. Like vampire energy, for real. I ain't lying to y'all. Like that shit, everybody just beautiful. Because you know what starts to happen when you build a beautiful community? Everybody just beautiful. Energy's beautiful. Nobody fucking with it. Power unleashed, manifested abundance and cosmic clarity. You got rainbows, you got wish upon a star, you got the I'm seeing, that your intuition. Also, I feel like it's the vastness of a black hole. Like it could be anything. You just have to name it. That's crazy. My phone just keep pausing or blinking out as you're speaking. Why is that? That's crazy. But yeah, so y'all, I love y'all, and I will be back with y'all here shortly because I'm gonna sit here and stream a little bit, but I got to get this off and everything. So thank you for everybody who came and looked at the products, purchased something, just listened to the message, followed, shared, liked, ran me up. Oh, I'm at 55, period, 5,500. Y'all know I've been getting rewards thanks to y'all after my streams. At first, my streams was like 1 cent, I think, or something. Y'all done got me up to 24 cents. So let me find out. I'm about to be able to make a bag. 24 cents, that's good. That adds up. That's a couple quarters. I might get $1 or $2, period. Either way, your girl's on it. And y'all see, I'm putting in that work. I'm trying. So, I got to do content in between so I can have everything popping the way it need to pop and these ads. And thank y'all, like I said, because I see it working. And guess what? Not for nothing. Let's be mindful, because who's next? Who is next? If we're building the community, we have to be mindful that, okay, we're doing the same exact things for everybody. So, we have to together. And that's real. And not get so far in a gap where all of a sudden it's a thing where, this person think they further than this person and this, that, and the third. It don't have to be that. It's not nobody taking nobody's energy or anything else. It is, hit that like button. I'm gonna come over there and, do the same exact thing. Just let me know when we need to be there. We're gonna show the fuck up. So, period. And like I said, I'm going to start streaming with my brother, and then some, because he said he was streaming. I'll forget his hours too, though. But I want to make sure, I want to go to his streams and make sure that, however we get ready to do it. But everybody that's trying to get involved in the streaming and us doing the cooking and all that, we got to make sure that your channels and everything are right, so that way, when it's time, everybody can link in and we could go ahead and do what we're going to do. So if anybody's volunteering for that, to get on live with us and all that, please let me know, because I appreciate y'all. And so I'm going to go get my son some stuff, and then I'll be right back, because he's requiring water and things of that nature. I don't want him acting like I'm ignoring him. Yes, that is going to be fun. I can't wait. I'm getting me some red wine too, so y'all can judge y'all mammy. Like God already know. I already talked to him about it. But it's gonna be grape juice. Okay. So this is my one time snitching on myself. I'm telling y'all ahead of time. Period. Don't nobody come at me talking about later on, oh, she had, mind your business, please and thank you. It was grape juice. I mean, we in the kitchen. Like, stop playing. We gonna be cooking, laughing, and having us a good time. And good and well, especially like if we do pastas and things of that nature, like, oh my God, come on. That's gonna be a good ass time. I can't wait till I get like, the people that are around and we just cooking together. Like, we had so much fun when everybody was here, and we like did a competition with pizza and everything, but we was all here and, filming and everything. But, it was just the fun of doing like, yeah, the cooking period. So y'all know food brings people together. Food will make the maddest nigga act right. Let me come on in there and get some of that. So food brings good energy. So I love that. I can't wait till we actually start that. So whoever's getting involved, let me know. So then that way we can start getting, the alignment of what platform we get ready to use and how it's getting ready to be. Because I'm over here working as hard as I can to untangle all of this shit to get this set up. And matter of fact, I might try to go on Streamlabs again and see what it does. So I'll see y'all shortly. Let me go get my son his water and stuff, and then we shall return. Yo, I'm just trying to give y'all my whole life on stream. They any production companies that want to get, like, just set me up some cameras in here and I got the rest, okay? Period.